convictions, including one where he beat his wife by repeatedly punching her and biting her. Trump also pardoned Mr. David Daniel, who was convicted of production and possession of child pornography. Trump also pardoned Mr. Daniel Ball, who, quote, threw an explosive device that detonated upon at least 25 officers during the Capitol riot. He also had a record for, quote, domestic violence by strangulation. I'm not done. Trump also pardoned Mr. Andrew Taki, who sent news to an undercover law enforcement officer who was posing as a 15-year-old girl. Mr. Casey Hopkins also received a pardon from Trump, and Mr. Hopkins was convicted of forcible rape. According to court records, he, quote, had forcible intercourse with the victim, choked her to the point of impairing her vision, banged her head into a wall, and urinated into the victim's mouth as he humiliated her. These are the people that he decided to release in the streets of D.C. So if anybody does need to clean up D.C., I would agree it is this man, because he is the one that is causing half the crime that we have. Not only is he participating in the crime, but we know that he instigated the insurrection. And if I did say that I had one issue with the Biden-Harris administration, it is the fact that they did not move forward and make sure that this man was put where he should have been put. Because the last time I checked as a criminal defense attorney, and Mr. Attorney General, you may have a different experience, but I never had a defendant that had 34 convictions for felonies and did not spend one day in jail. Never in my life. And the last time I checked, the party of law and order is the only one that decided that they would be out of order and decided to nominate someone who was not only indicted, but was actually convicted of multiple felonies. That has never happened in this country, and it is a shame that we are dealing with it now, and now he wants to tell y'all how to do your jobs.
If you've ever wondered what it really means to be a MAGA Republican, though why anyone would aspire to that is beyond company.
So, that was, forgot the young lady's name. Hold on, let me check.
You mentioned, just look at what
Jasmine Crockett. I'm pretty sure you guys know her.
DC.
Don't play no games. And it's about time that somebody said something. Because I said something about this shit a long time ago. How can a president with fucking sorry about that. How can a president with all these fucking felonies be our president? This is the first time this has ever happened in you know what I mean, in U.S. presidential history.
What the heck is going on?
And then she made a point, because I would think about that too. When it comes to pardoning people, why don't the people who's actually innocent get pardoned? Why do you pardon people who's been doing shit all the time, or just been found guilty, or just they're guilty and you pardon them?
Why are you?
That don't make sense.
Why are you pardoning?
Straight real criminals. There's people in jail that ain't did the shit that they say they did. They sitting in there.
Why are you giving pardons out?
Why?
Convictions don't mean that you're guilty. That just means that your lawyer
didn't do his job.
No, that's not what it is. Your lawyer and your team, if you had a team, if you have a lawyer, didn't have enough evidence to prove that you were innocent.
Hey, ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit.
So the defense had enough to prove that you were guilty. But for a person who has been convicted of molestation, and it's a proven fact,
child porn,
there is a victim who is testifying. There is a victim who is in the courtroom who's willing to testify. A lot of the victims don't even get to testify because they got what they call a slam dunk. They got so much evidence piled against you, they don't even need the victim to testify. But these people that young lady, that young woman mentioned, I'm pretty sure are definitely guilty of their crimes. For the simple fact that she's not a person who has not done her homework. She's not a person who's just talking just to talk.
And she gets so much hate.
She's not that type of person.
You see that one white lady who called her ghetto or something, or said, she called her a ghetto bitch. She said she called her a ghetto bitch.
Aww, why Why must people hate?
It wasn't that bad.
But my point is that you pardon these type of people. You pardon these type of criminals.
And I think this other lady in politics or some shit, but she called her a wild. Like, how is that allowed? But yeah,
It's because it's privilege.
Life is pointless and nothing matters, and I'm always tired.
You know, we can go around this thousands of times, hundreds of thousands of times. It's privilege. Because the day that woman in that type of setting calls any white woman or man a bitch or a hunky or redneck or Caucasian, they will remove her from that room.
This is bullshit.
man, see what I'm saying? That's my point. So how is it that she can call her a ghetto, any fucking thing, and I'm talking about put it on tweet and everything, people resharing everything, but the minute she laughs back, it's something, whatever. But back to what we were saying about the whole pardoning and her digging in the president, like far as what she was saying, everything she was saying was hitting home, and there's a lot of things that people like. I feel like when he came to office, that's why he did the things that he did. He fired everybody in the office and replaced it with his own people, so he don't have no combatants. Like at the end of the day, there's a bunch of yes men in Congress right now. Period.
You have to think, young brother, about your future. Huh?
They're enjoying their life. They don't want to fucking stop getting the money they're getting from this disoriented, uncognitive man. You know what I'm saying? So they just gonna
Yes, sir.
do what he say.
Let's be honest. Has and I don't know the facts on this.
And he ain't been in there for a fucking year yet. He ain't made so much fucking like.
I want to know, has he pardoned any women?
No, he don't like women.
I don't. Do you know that for a fact?
I don't.
No, not that he doesn't like women.
Excuse me, where's the lobby?
Down the hall and grab him by the pussy.
Thanks.
Do you know that he hasn't pardoned any women? I don't know for a fact. I'm asking a question.
I don't think no. It has not been stated. It has not been stated he has been pardoned any women. No. Like it has not been stated. So I don't know if he plans on to, if he's whatever. But at the end of the fucking day, you see he pardoned nothing but criminals, convicted criminals. So, and that kind of made me feel like anybody else that he's been working with is crooked. Anybody he has touched bases with, and anybody that's siding with him in the public eye, I feel like is crooked at this point. What are you getting out of this? What are you getting out of this deal that you fuck with him?
Yes, Satan? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You sounded like someone else.
Because
payment, exposure.
It has to be about money, because there cannot be no logic, there cannot be no intel, like there cannot be no like real deal. Like, what are you really getting out of working with this man?
Exposure, payment.
Man, that it's not worth it. At the end of the day, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And if you really see what's going on with the whole country and everything that this man is putting us through, and he ain't even been in there for a year, what the fuck are we doing here? What are we doing? Like,
we're surviving.
At this point, it's like we're waiting
as people in America.
We all die. You either kill yourself or get killed.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
As a society, as a community in so many different states, we're surviving. We're surviving a wave. That's what we're doing. We're surviving.
He's been doing so much unconstitutional things, shit, and that motherfucker, and people are just shut mouth about it, and they know it's wrong. But the only time they want to do something is when it affect them directly, like with the whole government shutdown right now. Y'all know that, and then y'all expect these motherfuckers to still come to work, and y'all not paying them. But everybody in the upper tier, their money doesn't get affected. They still get paid. The president and everybody, you know what I'm saying, on that type of caliber with they still get paid whatever it is they pay, but the lower tier government people supposedly they're not getting paid, but they still have to report to work.
TSA security has stopped showing up to work in certain airports.
What type of shit is that? I wouldn't go to work either. The fuck?
Correct that witch.
They've had to shut down one or two airports. I know for a fact one. I can't remember which one, but I believe it was more than one. But they had to shut down one because it wasn't enough employees to run the airport.
Last time he was last time we had to shut down, he was president. It was.
And now for some rapid fire facts.
Last time we had to shut down, he was president. It was over 21 days.
What did you say?
He was in office. I remember when
he's the longest shutdown we've had. It was over 21 days.
I just wanted to be sure that he was in office. I can't remember who was in office.
And that's the last time we had a government shutdown.
I'm just saying.
I do remember.
That's the last time we had one. He was the president, and it was 21 days. Look it up. It was over 21 days. So my thing is this: he's about to, if he does it again, which he is now, and it might last longer than 21 days. I think this man been talking about the purge shit for a while now. So if you lose security, you lose police officers, you lose all these things going on. Like people start losing their job, can't afford their homes, can't do this, can't do that. What's the next best thing that you think is gonna happen? You think the world is gonna
next best thing?
What do you think people are gonna start doing? They're gonna start looting. They're gonna start killing. They're gonna start because they're going crazy because they're trying to survive. They don't know what else to do. You have ripped their lifestyles away from them.
So
like I'm saying,
basically
a purge.
Gosh. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was insane.
Basically, he's inducing panic to causes.
I feel.
Okay.
I feel.
I got you.
He's inducing panic to cause a purge.
Right. I get it.
Because at the end of the day,
let's be honest,
it goes up under our nose. We're not really looking at this shit.
The American people, us, when things show fragileness, we panic. We panic as people.
Insecurity,
a lot of people stand strong and firm, but the masses of people of America will show panic. Look at coronavirus.
Yeah, look at that shit. Has so many people going crazy, buying toilet paper and shit.
Exactly. They were buying up the people who were of richness and wealth. People who had riches and wealth bought up as much as they could. Completely buying out hand sanitizer, toilet paper, gloves,
fucking
masks, just buying it up.
They didn't even need half that shit.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so when you induce panic to a society, to a community,
you causing destruction,
and you starve them of certain things, you will see how frantic, how fragile, how violent people can be. You will see it. They'll show it.
Definitely.
They'll show it because the thing that kicks in is survival. Surviving is the number one thing that kicks in. Surviving. I need to survive.
I don't know if people know this either, but he's trying to stay in office longer than 4 years. But the only way that he can actually do that legally, because it's not constitutionally possible that he can stay in there. At least we thought, because at this point, he's been bending every constitution there is, and you know what I'm saying? So we don't know what is law and what ain't no more. But supposedly, he can't stay in there longer than 4 years unless there is a war inside the cities of his own country. And until that war is over, he cannot leave his seat. So if you look and see what he's doing now, he's already bringing martial law into some of these neighborhoods and some of these states and causing inside wars of America. And he's only on his first year of presidency. So if this carries out for another 4 years, and it's after that 4 years we still like this, he can still sit in that seat and be president. Yes, as long as this shit goes on, he can still be president unless somebody
finish him.
He can still be president.
Unless somebody what?
Put a period at the end of his sentence. He can still be in there. He can still call shots. He can still do this. He can still do that. But if there's no war in our cities and in our states and in our country, he has to leave. He has to go. His presidency is over. But like I keep telling people, we can. Man, did you see what happened in Nepal?
In where?
Nepal.
No.
They overthrew the government. They burnt down this man, the president's mansion and every fucking thing. As soon as I don't know what sparked behind that war, but something happened to where the government was like, nah, we ain't going for that shit. And they overthrew the government.
Which the American people can do too. Now,
I was getting to that.
A lot of people will die, but the American people can do the same thing.
But would you rather die? Would you rather die doing nothing right now? How they just coming through your neighborhood shooting,
fighting for?
Yeah, like they killing you off for nothing right now. So what would be a better way to do than to fight back? This is not a message to promote violence. We're
not telling anybody to go do anything. We're just speaking our opinion on what could be.
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Or what is.
Yeah, like I said, our opinions on the facts. That's all it is. The whole show, and if you go back to the commercial of this show, is based on the opinions of facts.
But the American people, from what I just learned from him, the American people can do exactly what DePaul did.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's way more of us than it is them. It's just we're more scared of them than they are us. We feel like they have an upper hand about, you know what I'm saying, guns and everybody. Remember, I hate to say it in this type of term. To me, it does not matter what type of gun you have at the end of the day, because all it takes is a bullet to kill a person. It don't matter what bullet that gun came out of. It doesn't matter. As long as you have aim, accuracy, and you shoot and fire, and it can put down whatever it is you're trying to put down. So when people get to worrying about the type of guns they have and all that stuff, yeah, we have, as people, we have guns too.
We've seen war. We don't want war.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they might have this, they might have that.
You so-called have the right to bear arms. So-called.
But you see what that has done ever since we have bared arms, they only did that so we could turn violence onto ourselves. And then we use it as self-defense. We use it as, I felt like I was being attacked. That's what the bare arm things is about, bro. So they put the guns in our hands so we can take each other out on our own, and they can just come clean up the mess and clean up everybody else they feel like that's really being a problem.
You're right.
Let's move on.
But if y'all think about it, it makes total sense. It makes total fucking sense. I need y'all to start thinking. All right, we're gonna roll with